Most people are doing luteal phase exercise wrong. They remain in a calorie deficit and are not eating foods that support luteal phase hormones, progesterone mainly. So if you stay until the end of this video, you are going to know how to adapt your exercise program to burn more fat in your luteal phase. And in using the foods that I share at the end, you could even reduce your PMS and have better workout performance. Who doesn't want that? I know I do. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to click the bell to get the latest in hormone health, exercise, and nutrition research. I'm Omega. I'm an exercise scientist and former bikini competitor, and I created the first NASM accredited hormone health education program specifically for personal trainers. And every day I witness amazing wins from my clients and personal training students. In using my cyclical workout program and nutrition guide, Iris gained the confidence to buy a bikini after having a baby. Rose reduced her bloating using my cyclical nutrition guide and told me she felt like she lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and it was all just bloating. And in using my cyclical workout and nutrition guide, Leslie has been able to build her confidence and see her abs, which it was one of her nice to have goals. So if any of these things are things that you're excited to do too, this video is going to help guide you there. So first, let's dive into the science of the luteal phase. The luteal phase is initiated after ovulation. It lasts around 2 weeks, and it's a really unique biological state that can have a profound impact on exercise performance. In the luteal phase, we experience a rise in progesterone. This actually places a lot of metabolic demand on the body. Our uterus is actually literally using more amino acids, that's protein, and lipids, that's fat, to form the lining of the uterus, which seems obvious if you think about it. So our body demands more protein and fat for baseline energy and exercise performance. Our nutrient demand goes up as well, and if we have any nutritional deficiencies, it will likely show up as some sort of PMS symptom in this phase. Most commonly, people are deficient in magnesium, vitamin D, and calcium, which results in more mood-oriented PMS. And you may have heard that BMR, or basal metabolic rate, the amount of calories you burn at rest, goes up in this phase too. And that's because your body is undergoing this amazing and metabolically demanding process. And I swear I will get to how to maximize fat burn, but you must know by nature of being in your luteal phase, you are already using more fat and amino acids for energy. Research also shows us that ventilatory threshold goes up, which means we might be doing the same amount of energy output, but since there's more metabolic demand, we could perceive exercise being harder. And here's the fun part. Research also shows us that our body uses fat more efficiently for exercise in the luteal phase. So exercise that is in a lower rating of perceived exertion might just be more accessible and more efficient. For example, if you're lifting 70% of your max at 6 reps, your body could actually be more efficient when lifting 50% of your max at let's say 8 to 12 reps. So what I'm saying is that we can maximize fat burn, AKA fat oxidation, by actually reducing exercise intensity. And here's the best part, I have more good news for you, by eating more food. But before we get into all that, if you've seen your gym performance decrease in your luteal phase, or you've experienced a dip in, say, motivation, leave a comment below. I know I have experienced this towards especially the end of my luteal phase, and I know that I'm not the only one, and I think you might feel validated too when you read the comments. So let's talk about luteal phase recovery. We can maximize fat burn in this phase simply by, like I said, say it with me, reducing exercise intensity and eating more. That's what we like. So food is gonna result in a more stoked metabolism. I want you to just let that settle in your heart. More food, faster metabolism. Working out at a lower intensity is also going to utilize more fat for energy and less glycogen or stored muscle sugar for energy, which is if you're doing that last final rep and it's so hard and you're gonna go to fail. That's glycogen working for you. So where people get it wrong is that they think they need to remain in a calorie deficit to quote unquote manage weight. But I've seen it time and time again. Eating more food and exercising at a lower intensity, which should be a part of any well-periodized plan, is not only optimizing workouts for your luteal phase, it's probably good for your mental health too. In your luteal phase and in every phase, here is a nutrition tip. Make sure you're eating a combination of protein and carbs prior to a workout. And if you have digestive distress or a little nausea when you eat before a workout, just space your meal out a little longer. Research does show us that when we eat before exercise, we actually use more calories, and anecdotal evidence shows us that we just have a better time in general if we live life well fed. Who'da thunk? And of course, after a workout, please have a complex meal that aids in recovery. So foods that support the luteal phase in general include foods rich in magnesium. Let's say kelp, cashews, dark chocolate, almonds. Foods rich in calcium too are important. Eggs, collard greens, kale. Calcium is also high in almonds too. And then we have foods high in vitamin D, so wild-caught salmon, mackerel, pasture-raised eggs, cod liver oil if you're feeling brave. And for a performance boost, you can also try adding a shot of beet juice, which is really rich in antioxidants. It's also very tasty, and it can aid in energy output during exercise, and it can help reduce inflammation too, which is so common in the luteal phase. It just kind of comes with the territory. So remember, the luteal phase is metabolically demanding. We just burn more calories. Nurture your body this time by adding in more food and reducing exercise intensity. Again, it not only fuels your body for using more fat for energy, it supports your mental health too. If you want a no-brainer workout and nutrition guide that is built around your hormones, grab my cyclical workout and nutrition guide in the description box below. The cyclical workout and nutrition guide is designed for you if you struggle with workout consistency and feel like you have a reactive approach when it comes to nutrition, especially to manage PMS. It's going to be extra helpful if you don't know how to manage PMS yet. The workout program is really for you, and it's going to be amazing if you have that dip in motivation and struggle showing up consistently for workouts. So the cyclical workout and nutrition guide can help you get to the point where you actually feel at peace in your body all month long, which is my prayer for this channel and everything that I put out there. So with the workout, you're building muscle consistently over the course of the months that you do the workout program, and you feel confident that your food choices are bringing you closer to your goals. So you can download that guide and workout program in the description box below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell to get the latest in hormone health optimization and be notified every time I post a video about hormone health. And if you want to get a taster for my cyclical workouts, you're not quite sure yet, go to the playlist popping up on the screen and you'll find a workout for each phase of your cycle that you can do today or tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.